Hey, what's up YouTube fam? Brandon Weaver here once again, and today we're talking about how to remove hard inquiries. So first off, everyone pretty much knows that inquiries can move your score down. Just hard inquiries though. Soft inquiries that you get when you look at your own credit report. So don't worry about it. You can look at your annual credit report, your credit karma, your credit check totals, your privacy guards, you go nuts. Look at it all you want, because it's not going to affect your credit score. That's a soft credit pull. But a hard credit pull, when you authorize someone to take a look at your credit for the need of getting a loan or a credit card, can bring your score down 5 to 12 points. 3 to 5 to 12 to 7, somewhere in there, right? If your credit score is already weak, it will bring it down more because it gets weighted heavier in the algorithm, gets aggregated as an average, and if you run your credit a bunch, it's going to bring it down a bunch. As you all know out there in the emails that I've gotten, hard inquiries are a removal issue for you guys. So, soft inquiries, leave alone. Hard inquiries, how do you get rid of them? How do you get them removed? Okay, so we'll break it down slowly, one by one. So, for a inquiry that you did not authorize, I've seen credit reports where you'll see multiple inquiries on certain days or multiple inquiries within a couple of days of one another. Specifically, banks might run them for loans, car loans. You go into a car dealership, you're getting all of these inquiries that you did not authorize. You might have said, hey, I'm going to do just this for just that. You give that authorization for that one lender, but then they run it for a bunch of lenders. So you can draft the letter. We actually have the letters drafted for you at 609creditrepair.com. Of course, we have inquiry dispute letters for you that are available for you to use, and you draft the letter and you ask them for proof. They have 30 days to respond. These creditors, these original lenders, the original people that you were going to get an account with and did not get an account with. Okay, these are all non-account holding inquiries. So the inquiry is something that you didn't authorize. It's not holding any loan or credit card or debt with it. You send the letter, they have 30 days. Now, if you don't get a response, they're supposed to delete it. If they don't get a response back that proves that they have some proof, like a recording of you saying it's all good, something written, an electronic signature, something that proves that they were allowed to do that, they've got to take that off the credit reports. They've got to stop saying that it's accurate when it's not. Now, if they don't, you can send follow-up correspondence, you can call them, things of this nature. They're in violation of Fair Credit Reporting Act, Section 1681, and that comes with a $1,000 fine. So what you can do in your follow-up inquiry dispute letter, or phone call, or fax, or whatever you're excited about doing, in the inquiry removal process, you can ask for them to validate it once again. If they can't, I saw last 30 days you didn't, and I want payment of $1,000. That is your right under Section 1681 of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Of any inquiry or transaction must be authorized by the consumer, you. So you have rights. Okay? Now, what about an inquiry? Okay, so that was one inquiry situation. What about an inquiry you did go ahead and get on your credit report and, you didn't feel good about it, right? When I was young, I went to a bank and I remember I had one credit card. And then they asked me, hey, you can get another credit card. Man, I was like 19 at the time, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And I got the credit card, and I was like, I don't need this credit card, and I closed the account. Silly me, I should have kept the account open. But if you ever feel coerced, okay, pressured, pushed into getting an inquiry, getting more credit, somebody pushing you to do something, hey man, that's not right, and that is not... that's against your rights, okay? So if you feel like you were coerced, that is another thing that you can put in the letter. Hey, I didn't get this account, non-account holding inquiries. Remember, non-account holding inquiries. We can't dispute accounts that have inquiries attached to accounts, because if you do, it will shut down that account. It's going to look like it's a fraudulent account tied to an inquiry. They're like, oh, it's basically you getting everything shut down. You're not going to be able to use your card. But if you're coerced, you can put that into the letter. Hey, I was coerced. This salesperson pressured me into it so they can meet their quota, so they can make their money. I didn't feel good about it. Especially when you know that there's a lot of practices out there like those car dealerships, like places. When I heard of a gentleman, another person who got coerced into, well, not even coerced, it was like a strange manipulation. He called up his bank. He said, hey, I'm going to come down there. I'm interested in getting a home loan. I just want some rates. I'm just getting some information. And the banker pulled his credit. He was already a customer of that bank. They had all of his information. They pulled his credit, put a hard inquiry on there. When the gentleman got down to the bank, he said, hey, I was just coming in. I already know what my credit score is. I was just coming in for some information. And you pulled my credit. I didn't authorize that. The banker turned red. They were in trouble. So violations like this happen often. Okay, so if you're coerced, you don't feel good about it, you can dispute that and you can put that in the letter. Now, let's talk about some other things, okay? You got an inquiry on there, or you got a bunch of inquiries on there, and they're about 2-3 months old or something like that, okay? A lot of the times, with any dispute, okay, even stuff that's older, 2 to 3 months, it's not fresh, they don't have an account, non-account holding. A lot of the times, these banks or creditors don't hold, and we're talking about original banks and original creditors right now, they don't hold these documents, any type of recording or anything that collects these signatures to prove that these inquiries are yours, especially for something that doesn't have any account attached to it. So a lot of the times you can write the letters, you can have the inquiries disputed. A lot of the times, if they can't be verified, they must be deleted. And so that happens often. Now, collection accounts. Sometimes collectors will consider to have a meaningful purpose or some type of need to check your credit. To do what? To get collection, to collect out of you, to verify your information. I mean, they could do so with a soft credit pull. I've seen that where they've used soft. They don't need to be using hard credit pulls, and sometimes they do, and they hurt your scores, and they do not have a permissible purpose under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, in my eyes, to do so, and they may not know that they have a permissible purpose. You send in a letter. We have a collection letter for inquiries. You can send it off to them, all written up for you, proper legal wording. You send it to them, and they're going to have to come up with a permissible purpose. They're going to have to prove to you that they have the right to do so, and it's an area where they just are going to kind of flounder around. That's another way to get a collection inquiry off. You don't have any account with them. You don't have anything, no reason for a hard inquiry. So there is, again, 1681 of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. You've got to give somebody the right to be pulling your credit, hard credit pull. Otherwise, everybody could be pulling your credit, hurting your score. It would be a nightmare. And that's where it comes into when you're doing this quote-unquote rate shopping. When people are rate shopping you at a car dealership or for a home mortgage loan or something of this nature, where you want to make a one-time inquiry on one lender and they shotgun blast your inquiries. That's not acceptable either. You can send stuff to the bureaus, you can send stuff to the creditors, okay, and you can talk to them and tell them, hey, with these correspondence, hey, I didn't authorize this under section 1681, you're in violation, and I want my $1,000 if you don't take it off. That's what it's worth to you. So that's pretty much the process, okay? Get the proof. If they don't have proof, you got them. You can send proof that you didn't authorize this stuff to the creditors. You can send letters to the collectors. We have letters for the credit bureaus to ask them to verify as well. So you've got 2-3 letters out there that are really going to put pressure on them and really going to get you the results you deserve. All right. So if you still have questions, hit me up in the comment section below. If this helped you out, give it a thumbs up. All right, guys, it really helps me keep doing what I'm doing. And please subscribe. I really enjoy everybody here. I'm so happy and flattered with all the subscriptions and comments and likes and shares. And you guys are fantastic here on YouTube. Helps me keep doing the videos, guys. All right, I gotta go, huh? I like hanging out with you guys, but I'll see you in the next video, and I'll see you on the other side. Take care.